Welcome to a Black Desert Online Lost Girls video guide. Not all who wander are lost, but I probably am. Today's video is all about procuring wild beehives. Now, why would we want wild beehives? Well, they're an essential component for crafting furniture. Chandeliers in particular take 10 wild beehives to make each one. So I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. This has been a real ongoing quest for me to be able to get out into the world and get these wild beehives. And I've had all kinds of adventures along the way that have made this a difficult undertaking. So I'm hoping that in sharing this video with you, I'll be able to save you a little bit of angst and aggravation. So let's get a start. 8 things that I wish I would have known before I started wild beehive hunting. First things first, where are we going to find these wild beehives? So if we open up the map, we will see that Valia is up here, and just a little bit southeast of Valia is the Balanos Forest node. And the Balanos Forest node is where the DeLucci farm is, and that's where I would encourage you to go, because we find wild beehives in the Balanos Forest, which is sort of this big circly area, all the way from out here to down here to over here. So it's quite a big area, and it just so happens that the DeLucci farm is the most conveniently located place for us to go. So let's head over there right now, and I'm here. This is my character Moveen, Haya, and we're here at the DeLucci farm because not only is it convenient as to where we find the wild beehives, but we're going to want to talk to Daphne DeLucci. Here she is with her chickens, and the reason that Daphne is such a popular girl is she rents practice matchlocks. So if you just click the button here, you will be able to rent the practice matchlock, aka gun, aka rifle, by clicking confirm and handing over 2 of your very precious contribution points. So, next things to know about that is the practice matchlock is necessary in order to be able to shoot down the wild beehives. So in the course of my travels, I have crafted some guns like the beginner matchlock, and also bought guns off of the market board. I'm thinking that maybe that was the reason that I was experiencing some problems shooting the beehives, but that is actually not the case. You can only collect these wild beehives by using the practice matchlock. Now Daphne is not the only NPC that sells the matchlock, but she is the most convenient to the Balanos Forest, so that's why we're here. Despite all the things written on the internet, my n=1 experiment confirms no other hunting rifle is going to shoot those beehives, so save yourself the aggravation and angsting. Give Daphne her 2 contribution points, rent her gun, and we'll go and get the beehives. So next thing to know, number 3, is that if you were hoping to get some hunting XP to level your hunting by collecting these wild beehives, it's a no-go. In order to be able to get hunting experience, you need to be able to butcher your kills, and, well, we don't butcher beehives. Next thing to know, your practice matchlock, which is here in your bag, right here, only has 10 durability. So it's not going to last for very long, and you're going to need to come back to Daphne and get her to reload for you so that you can get back out there and keep on going. And when you're all finished hunting and you've got enough beehives, you can come back to her, hand in the gun, and get your 2 contribution points back. Really important if you're like me and you're always short on contribution points. All right, so let's head out back over here. So just behind the DeLucci farm is the Balanos Forest. And where are we going to find these beehives? Well, like I said, they're anywhere in the forest, and all you need to do is to look up and find beehives in the trees. things to know here is there's no point really in equipping your gun until you're close, because when it is equipped, it slows your movement speed down. But once you found one, like I have right there, go ahead, equip your um, rifle, position yourself, aim for the beehive, left click, shoot, and loot. It's just that simple, except not always. So why did I feel the need to make this video? Well, this task has proven to be incredibly glitchy for me and for other people as well. Some of the things that have gone wrong for people, myself included, is they find that they're unable, no matter that they're doing everything right, to actually shoot the beehives until they're level 50 or over. So for some people, they can do it underneath, and I've thrown in a support ticket about this, and so what's come back is theoretically you could be level 1, get a practice matchlock and shoot these things. But I'm just here to say that yeah, for some people that does work, but for others it does not work. So if you happen to be one of those people, you're under level 50 and you've tried everything else that I talk about in this video and you still can't shoot it, it's not you. It's not your aiming. You don't need a different gun. It's because this is a glitchy undertaking. Speaking of glitches, let me tell you about another one. When you push the space bar, it puts you into a crouch position. Now this is great when you're hunting because it increases your hunting range. Not necessary at all for this task, I don't think. But sometimes people have found that once they get in the crouching position, they can't get out again. So player wisdom says that if you're struggling and you're in crouch and you can't get out, to just back up and then push the space bar again, and hopefully it will release you. So that's another bit of a glitchy thing that you should maybe know about. Number 6, if you want to unequip the rifle, super easy once you know. All you need to do really is click on your main hand weapon and it unequips the gun. Sounds so easy, right? Unless you don't know, and then it's a real pain in the butt to try and figure it out. Reasons why you might want to unequip: because you're going to run back to Daphne to get your gun reloaded, but also there's heaps of bears in these woods. I'd like to think that we're all, on the ball and aware of our surroundings as we're out and about looking for our beehives. But if you do bump into one, important things to know: once you're in combat, you can't change your weapon. The bears will swipe at you. You can technically kill a bear. I have done it with your gun, but you need to have a lot of ammo in there, which we don't have a lot of ammo, and you need to have enough range to get it down before it starts whacking you around, because once it starts hitting you, you can't actually shoot. Better really, if you see a bear, to just walk the other direction, kind of like in real life, hey? Number 7, it's bad mojo to be in a party when you're hunting beehives. If your party members are outside that 9 level range, then you're not going to be able to loot anything that you shoot, just like anywhere else in the game really. But also if they're out of loot range, you can't pick up anything. So you shoot the beehive down and then it's like, oh my gosh, why can't I loot my loot? Where's my beehive? So if you're struggling with that and you can't figure out why you're not able to loot it, make sure that you're not in a party. This isn't a hard task, so you're not going to need help anyway. You can technically hunt out this area, so just to go through it so much that the respawn really slows down and there's no beehives. I haven't really had a lot of problems with this. I've had hunting where I've gotten well over 100 beehives, and before that starts to happen. But if it does, just again, n=1 experiment. Switching characters isn't going to help you. Switching servers does help you, but you will have to deal with the hassle factor of the 15-minute server change restriction. However, if you need heaps and heaps of beehives, that could be a totally viable thing. So there you have it. That's just a few things, a few glitchy things that I experienced while I was trying to get this done, and other people as well, and hopefully a little bit of tips and tricks, some player wisdom, if you find that you're in that situation and struggling to get the beehives. I wish you every success in your wild beehive hunting. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, like it. If you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I wish you a